Good morning, traders. Welcome to this very first edition of the Phoenix Blue Morning Update. We'll be coming to you every weekday morning with a review of the markets from yesterday, a look at the Asian markets overnight, a summary of the news events through the day, and then we'll take a look at our current open positions and the opportunities we see going forward through the coming day. Now, the morning update is intended to be used alongside our other videos, particularly the Dissect and Detect video, which was put onto the Phoenix Blue Trading YouTube channel over the weekend. This is our major analysis for the week ahead. It includes technical analysis, fundamental analysis, and also analysis of the Commitment of Traders report. Okay, so moving ahead, let's take a look at the Asian markets first. First, we'll have a look at the Shanghai Composite. Because this is a Monday, we're looking back on the weekly chart to have a look what happened last week. This level here is the 2015 lows. What we can see is we came down, we tested those lows, rejected them, and now we're hovering around those lows. A quiet first day of the week overnight. So on to the Nikkei 225. What we see here is a massive test of what is again the 2015 lows. This correlates exactly with what we saw in the equity markets last week. We saw something very similar on the S&P, the Dow, etc. So there's a very tight correlation there which we'll be keeping our eyes on. The other thing we keep an eye on in the Asian markets from overnight is the US dollar yuan exchange rate from China. The Chinese government have already used devaluation of this currency pair in their control of the markets. With what's happening at the moment, it's inevitable. We'll be back here again, even though in the last 2 weeks things have been pretty quiet in that respect. But doubt not, we will be back because this is the major tool that the Chinese government have to control their economy. Okay, right, news events for today. The only one of any significance is next up about 9 o'clock, German business climate numbers, of interest to anybody who is looking or trading the euro, obviously with Germany being the biggest constituent part of the eurozone. Looking to the week ahead on news, Wednesday night's the biggest night or the biggest time. We've got at 7 o'clock, we've got the FOMC federal funds rate and their statement. And then at 8 o'clock immediately after, we've got the Royal Bank of New Zealand cash rate and their statement. So that will be interesting watching for us all, I'm sure. Now looking and going over to look at the markets that we're actually trading. Quick brief look at the dollar index first. Last week we were talking about this triangle formation, waiting for the dollar to break out from that. It did that last week, it broke out, it retested, and is now heading for the $100 mark at this level here. We are anticipating a break above that level, and then we may see the market conditions we saw the second half of 2014, the first quarter of 2015 when the dollar was on its really bullish run. So we will be keeping an eye on that. The S&P I popped in here just to show you, there's that big test down of the level, our level there being the trend line, a big attempt to break that, an equally big fight back last week, so we now are looking for levels above for our trade into this market. We are very, very bearish this market. It's just a case of where we can get in. These are the two areas that we're highlighting at the moment, and we are willing to take a limited number of losses to ensure we get in this market, as the target, or the longer term target for that, will be the mid 1500s right down here. Bear in mind we're on a weekly chart there. Okay, right, over to USD JPY, or the yen. Again, correlating with what we said on the Chinese stock exchange, the Nikkei, and also the S&P. Huge look down at support here, rejected, back to up to the upper level of the range. Friday afternoon, it triggers into a trade here. Got to 50 pips. We got a stop at break even, took some profits, and we're looking to target the support again at the bottom of the range here. We are, however, conscious that we may see another move higher, and which with another level we're interested here. So we'll be keeping our eyes on that and break of that, and then this will come into play. Over to the Aussie, another currency we've been in all year. I seem to remember it was the 29th of December when we got in the Aussie up here. On Friday afternoon we saw a retest of structure through here. We entered here. Looks like this morning we've got to 50 pips, up 50 pips. We'll have a stop at break even and profits off the table. Targeting the lows down here, but just as with the yen, we are conscious that we may come back and break through this level to what may be a better level of support above, where we've got the confluence of the trend line and structure through here. US dollar CAD, been hugely overextended over the last few months. Finally we got some relief on Friday, or the end of last week in general, when crude pulled back. Big number 1.4, confluence of fibs at this structure here, with an entry there, looking for targets to the December highs up here. Okay, so that's a market we're consciously looking to get into this week. The Swissy, this is a market we're already in. At 9970 we entered here. We broke and closed above highs here. We took profits, stops to break even. We're now looking to add into this market on a potential retest of those same levels, targeting the October-November highs over here. So that's an add-in to an existing trade on the Swissy. Gold, very much bullish in this marketplace. Gold once again being used as a safe haven along with the dollar and the yen. We were in this trade about 1070 on this zone here. We're looking for a close above this level here for a retest and an add-in before our first target at 120. Our subsequent target is 1225 up here. This is our longer term target. We are aware of this trend line here, that we will be potentially looking to take money away from or off the market, out of the market, when we approach that, because we may see a pullback at that point. Okay, that concludes the review for today. I hope you've enjoyed it. It just remains to say that if you'd like to find out anything more and understand our analysis, entry and money management systems, you can contact us at info@Phoenix Blue. You already know to keep an eye on the Phoenix Blue Trading YouTube channel, but we also have the Phoenix Blue Trading Instagram page and Facebook page, where through the day you can see other analysis, thoughts, trading opportunities. Okay, so we'll wrap it up there, and we'll look forward to speaking to you again in the morning. Goodbye.